Hi, welcome to the Crypto Republic. Before we dive in, if you're serious about staying ahead in this once-in-a-lifetime financial shift, make sure you like this video and drop a comment, and subscribe to the Crypto Republic. This is where we break down the insider moves, the market mechanics, and the truth about XRP that nobody else is telling you. Stay informed, stay early. They told us crypto was a bubble. They mocked XRP as just another coin stuck in a lawsuit. They said banks would never use it. But here's the truth. If you're holding 1,000 XRP or more, you're already ahead of the game. Just holding 1,000 XRP can change your life. Get ready to shock the world. Not in the way Bitcoin shocked the early skeptics, not in the way Amazon shocked investors who laughed in the 1990s, but in a way that could rewrite how money moves forever. Think about it. The Pony Express was once the fastest way to deliver mail. Then the telegraph came. Overnight, the Pony Express was obsolete. That's XRP versus the old banking rails. And history's about to rhyme. XRP isn't hype, it's infrastructure. Transactions in 3 seconds, not 3 days. Fractions of a penny per transfer, not $40 fees. Supply shrinking with every use thanks to burn mechanics. This isn't about speculation. It's about a digital asset designed for real-world settlement. Think about the railroads of the 1800s. Before them, commerce crawled by wagon. Slow, costly, risky. Once the rails spread, entire cities rose from dust. Fortunes were minted. That's XRP today. The tracks being laid for the Internet of Value. We saw what happened when Bitcoin's ETFs launched. Billions flowed in, and the price never looked back. Now imagine Wall Street capital, hedge funds, and central banks looking at XRP, an asset with actual utility and licensing across 60-plus jurisdictions. This is where speculation turns into industrial-grade finance. It's like the gold rush. The miners rushed west, but the biggest fortunes went to the ones who built the railroads, sold the shovels, and controlled the flow of gold. Ripple is building the infrastructure. XRP is the asset moving through it. Here's the catalyst almost nobody is pricing in. Ripple's stablecoin, RLUSD. In just 6 months, RLUSD grew to over $500 million in circulation. And every time RLUSD is used on the XRP ledger, XRP is the bridge. It's auto-bridged, forcing demand back into XRP. More RLUSD adoption equals more XRP demand. More demand equals more XRP burned. So shrinking supply plus rising use equals pressure up. Think about RLUSD as the shovel in the digital gold rush. Everyone will need it. But XRP, the bridge, is what profits from every single transaction. Let's break it down. In a full-blown institutional plus ETF plus RLUSD burn cycle scenario, XRP at $20 plus is on the table by the end of this year. That's $20,000 for just 1,000 coins. Sounds insane? Let's go back. In the 1990s, Amazon traded under $2. Analysts called it a joke. Online shopping? Please. Who needs that? Fast forward, one share is worth a few $100s, and Amazon runs half the internet. But think about internet adoption itself. In the 90s, people asked, why email when I have a fax? I don't want to email, I'm going to use the fax. Don't you fax? Today, you can't survive without the internet. That's XRP's trajectory right now. Here's the biggest difference. It's timing. In 2017, XRP's rise was pure speculation. In 2020, it was tied down by numerous lawsuits. In 2026, it's armed with licenses, partners, ETFs, and a global stablecoin. This isn't the same XRP skeptics mocked. This is industrial adoption phase, where rails are being laid underneath the entire financial system. Think of it like the oil boom. Every barrel pumped was one less under the ground. Scarcity plus demand drove wealth creation on a massive scale. Fortunes were built overnight. XRP burns with every transaction. The more it's used, the more scarce it becomes. Every XRP transaction burns a small amount of supply forever. Millions of microtransactions every day, meaning the circulating supply only shrinks. Bitcoin relies on halvings every 4 years. XRP burns every second. Think about that. It's like the digital oil well, draining with each use. As tokenization grows, as RLUSD spreads, as banks adopt XRP, scarcity isn't just a theory, it's built in, my friends. Now zoom out. This isn't just about XRP. It's about a new financial system. By 2026, tokenized assets will dominate. Dollars, euros, yen, tokenized treasuries, payroll, real estate. Higher financial markets will rely on this. All moving across digital rails. Who's best positioned to settle those flows? XRP. This is the modern-day gold to dollar shift. Gold was heavy, slow, and outdated. The dollar was liquid, fast, and universally accepted. That one shift shaped global finance for over 100 years. Let that sink in, a century. So here's the bottom line. By 2026, XRP won't just be another altcoin. It'll either be the backbone of global settlement or the most undervalued opportunity the world has ever ignored. If you're holding 1,000 XRP, that could be a ticket to a potential fortune. If it's at $10, that would be $10,000. At $20, that's $20,000. At $50, that's life-changing. That same way railroads minted fortunes, the internet redefined communication, and Amazon rose from mockery to monopoly and turned doubters into millionaires, and the dollar replaced gold. XRP is positioned to shock the world. Are you ready? Question isn't whether XRP will play a role. The question is, will you be holding it when it does? So if you believe in the future of XRP, smash that like button and give us a comment of why you believe XRP is the future like we do. History doesn't repeat, but it rhymes, and XRP might just be the rhyme of the century. If this opened your eyes, smash that like button. Leave us a comment with your thoughts. Turn on notifications. And most importantly, subscribe to the Crypto Republic, bringing you the truth about XRP, global banking moves, and the wealth transfer already unfolded. Please don't just watch history happen. Stay informed, stay ahead, stay in the Republic.